Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, or should I say, welcome back to me, because I'm not making any videos since the dawn of time. Yeah, I've been taking a break for 3 weeks because for the past 3 weeks I am extremely busy. And here we are again trying to do another Spiral Abyss. You know what? I feel like I've done quite a lot of ideas for applying the Spiral Abyss, but I never asked the one and only ChatGPT, and never seen anyone doing a ChatGPT challenge for a Spiral Abyss. So I think it's time to do Spiral Abyss challenge with ChatGPT as the advisor. This is not gonna work really well. Alright, ChatGPT, how to beat Spiral Abyss?
Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact is a challenging and dynamic endgame content where players face multiple chambers with different challenges and enemies. Here are some general tips to help you succeed
Well,
in the
yeah, blah 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 blah. That's so generic, bro. I mean, can you give me something a little bit more specific, you know? What is your recommended team for Spiral Abyss?
A recommended team composition in Genshin Impact can vary based on the characters you have, your preferred playstyle, and the specific challenges presented in the Spiral Abyss or other content. However, a balanced team generally includes characters that cover different roles. Here's a template for a well-rounded team. 1. DPS, damage per second. Choose a character who serves as your primary damage dealer. This character should have a high base attack stat, strong abilities, and ideally, a good synergy with your team. Examples include Diluc, Razor, Keqing, Ganyu, or Eula. 2. Support DPS. Select a secondary damage dealer or a character with strong elemental abilities to support your DPS. This character can provide additional damage and elemental reactions. Examples include Fiscal, Xiangling, Chongyun, or Xingqiu. 3. Healer. Include a character dedicated to healing to sustain your team. Characters like Barbara, Qiqi, Jean, or Diona are excellent choices. Ensure your healer has a decent amount of energy recharge to keep their healing abilities available. 4. Elemental support. Choose a character with an element that complements your team and helps break enemy shields. This character can also provide crowd control or additional buffs. Examples include Venti, Sucrose, Anemo Traveler, or Albedo.
You know what? All of those characters kind of like from the version 1 of Genshin Impact. I think ChatGPT is still stuck in 2021. Or maybe even 2020. They spew some name like Albedo and Eula. I think Eula is 1.5, and I don't know, Albedo coming earlier, and also mention Ganyu. And they dare not mention Hu Tao, not even once. Can you give me an example of 2 team compositions to beat the Spiral Abyss?
Certainly. Keep in mind that the best team composition can depend on the specific characters you have and the challenges presented in the Spiral Abyss. Here are 2 example team compositions, each designed for a double team setup. Team Composition 1. Elemental Diversity Team for the first half. Team 1, 1. DPS, Diluc, Pyro, 2. Support DPS, Fiscal, Electro, 3. Healer, Barbara, Hydro, 4. Elemental Support, Sucrose, Anemo.
Diluc, Fischl, Barbara, Sucrose. Diluc, Sucrose, Barbara.
Team for the second half. Team 2, 1. DPS, Chilled, Hydro, 2. Support DPS, Xiangling, Pyro, 3. Healer, Qiqi, Cryo, 4. Elemental Support, Venti, Anemo.
And Child, Xiangling, Qiqi, Venti. I don't have Child, and I don't have Venti. Qiqi, I have Qiqi, but she's not well built.
Team Composition 2. Physical Damage Focus Team for the first half. Team 1, 1. DPS, Razor, Electro, 2. Support DPS, Fiscal, Electro, 3. Healer, Jean, Anemo, 4. Elemental Support, Xingqiu, Hydro. Team for the second half, Team 2, 1. DPS, Eula, Cryo, 2. Support DPS, Xiangling, Pyro, 3. Healer, Bennett, Pyro, 4. Elemental Support, Anemo Traveler, Anemo. These are just examples.
Oh, they give me team comp number 2. I'm asking for 2 teams for design for this one Spiral Abyss run, but they actually give me 2 compositions. An actual 2 times 2. Razor, Fischl, Jean, Xingqiu, Eula, Xiangling, Bennett, and Anemo Traveler. Freaking Anemo Traveler comes out of ChatGPT. Those 2 are really good for the second half, but not the first half. Alright, Mr. ChatGPT, here's the deal. The first half has a lot of pyro enemies, and the second half has single target boss. Do you have any other recommendations?
Given the information that the first half of the Abyss has many pyro enemies and the second half features single target bosses, you may want to adjust your team compositions accordingly. Here are 2 team compositions tailored to handle these specific challenges. Team Composition 1. Pyro Resistant First Half, Single Target Burst for Second Half. Team for the first half, Team 1, 1. DPS, Chongyun, Cryo, can apply Cryo to counter Pyro shields. 2. Support DPS, Fiscal, Electro, provides consistent Electro damage. 3. Healer, Barbara, Hydro, offers healing and can apply Hydro for elemental reactions. 4. Elemental Support, Sucrose, Anemo, provides crowd control and helps with energy generation. Team for the second half, Team 2, 1. DPS, Ganyu, Cryo, strong single target Cryo damage. 2. Support DPS, Xiangling, Pyro, provides Pyro for potential melt reactions. 3. Healer, Chi-Chi, Cryo, offers healing and Cryo support. 4. Elemental Support, Venti, Anemo, provides crowd control and swirl reactions.
A Chongyun, that's a character that I barely even remember. And the second team comp I don't think is gonna work really well, because for some reason they still put Diluc in the first half, even though I clearly said there's a lot of pyro enemies in the first half. ChatGPT. Never change, ChatGPT, never change. So I am interested in your team comp 1, however my Chongyun and Chi-Chi are not well built, mate. So yeah, I don't have any Venti either. Do you have any suggestion of characters to swap?
Certainly. If you don't have well-built Chongyun, Chi-Chi, or Venti, you can make some substitutions while still maintaining the core elements of the team. Here's an adjusted version. Revised Team Composition 1. Pyro Resistant First Half, Single Target Burst for Second Half. Team for the first half, Team 1, 1. DPS, Kea, Cryo, can apply Cryo to counter Pyro shields. If you have Rosaria, she's another good Cryo option. 2. Support DPS, Fiscal, Electro, provides consistent Electro damage. 3. Healer, Barbara, Hydro, offers healing and can apply Hydro for elemental reactions. 4. Elemental Support, Sucrose, Anemo, provides crowd control and helps with energy generation. Team for the second half, Team 2, 1. DPS, Ganyu, Cryo, strong single target Cryo damage. 2. Support DPS, Xiangling, Pyro, provides Pyro for potential melt reactions. 3. Healer, Bennett, Pyro, offers healing, Pyro damage, and an attack buff. 4. Elemental Support, Anemo Traveler, Anemo, provides Anemo for additional crowd control. Here are some artifact set and weapon recommendations for the characters in the revised Team Composition 1. Team for the first half, Team 1, 1. DPS, Kea, Cryo, Artifact Set. Blizzard Strayer, 4-piece. This set boosts cryo damage and provides a bonus for attacking frozen or cryo-affected enemies. Weapon, the Flute, Favonius Sword. Or any sword that enhances ATK or energy recharge. 2. Support DPS, Fiscal, Electro, Artifact Set. Thundering Fury, 4-piece. This set enhances electro damage and reduces skill cooldown. Weapon, Rust, Stringless, or any bow that boosts ATK or elemental mastery. 3. Healer, Barbara, Hydro, Artifact Set. Maiden Beloved, 4-piece. This set increases healing effects and provides a bonus for using Barbara's abilities. Weapon, Thrilling Tales of Dragonslayers. Or any catalyst with a focus on healing or energy recharge. 4. Elemental Support, Sucrose, Anemo, Artifact Set. Viridescent Venerer, 4-piece. This set increases Anemo damage and reduces opponents' elemental resistances. Weapon, Sacrificial Fragments, Favonius Codec, or any catalyst that enhances energy recharge or elemental mastery. Team for the second half, Team 2, 1. DPS, Ganyu, Cryo, Artifact Set. Wanderer's Troop, 4-piece. Wanderer's Troop for charged shot damage or Blizzard Strayer for overall cryo damage. Weapon, Amos's Bow, the Stringless. Or any bow that boosts cryo damage.
Any bow that boosts cryo damage. There's no such thing as that, you know. The Stringless. Stringless is on my official and I don't have any Amos bow. So I think we're just going for this. It's not in the list of the ChatGPT what they said. But you know, I'm running out of option here.
2. Support DPS, Xiangling, Pyro, Artifact Set. Crimson Witch of Flames. This set increases pyro damage and enhances overloaded or burning reactions. Weapon, Crescent Pike, Dragon's Bane, or any polearm with a focus on ATK. 3. Healer, Bennett, Pyro, Artifact Set. Noblesse Oblige, 4-piece. Or a combination of Gladiator's Finale and Wanderer's Troop. Weapon, Aquila Favonia, Skyward Blade, or any sword that boosts ATK and healing.
Which means I cannot use an energy recharge. Kaching, I'm so sorry.
4. Elemental Support, Anemo Traveler, Anemo, Artifact Set. Viridescent Venerer, 4-piece, or a combination with Wanderer's Troop. Viridescent Venerer for Anemo damage or a combination for a balanced approach. Weapon, the Stringless, Favonius Warbow, or any bow that enhances Anemo damage or energy recharge.
Anemo Traveler, the Stringless Favonius bow, any bow, dude, they are a sword user. Well, I can use whatever I want then. This Favonius then. You know, if this is version 1 point something, you know, I could totally think this will work, but this is version 4.2. It's 2 years later, and I don't really think that this is a really good team comp. And I kinda like that Ganyu is the only 5-star. And yeah, I don't count Traveler as the 5-star. Maybe we can learn anything, you know what? I'm just gonna try. Alright, ChatGPT, give me tips for finishing or beating the Spiral Abyss. Please.
Surviving in Genshin Impact, especially during challenging content like the Spiral Abyss, requires a combination of strategy, awareness, and preparation. Here are some survival tips to help you during fights. 1. Monitor enemy attacks. Pay attention to enemy attack patterns. Understanding when they're about to unleash a powerful attack allows you to dodge or prepare defensive measures.
Oh my god. This dog is so tanky.
2. Dodging and evading. Learn to dodge and evade attacks effectively. Dodging is crucial for survival. You can dodge by tapping the dodge button or using sprint to maneuver away from danger.
Stop moving. The biggest trouble is this tree. Because Especially the meatball. I hate the dendro meatball. No. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Wow.
3. Shielding and blocking. Characters with shields, like Noel or Geo characters, or abilities that grant damage reduction, like Diona's shield, can absorb incoming damage. Time these abilities strategically to mitigate damage.
5 minutes, 9 seconds left. Oh. My goodness. And we have Anemo Traveler and Xiangling versus this thing which has Electro weakness. Well, we're just gonna do whatever we can do, man.
4. Healing abilities. Use characters with healing abilities and ensure they have sufficient energy recharge to keep their healing skills available. Characters like Barbara, Chi-Chi, and Jean are excellent choices for healing.
Yeah.
5. Elemental reactions for defense. Leverage elemental reactions to your advantage. For example, using cryo attacks can freeze enemies, creating a temporary shield. Geo abilities can provide shields, and Anemo abilities can disrupt enemy attacks.
Oh my god, how many times you need to disappear? Yeah, I think I just need to focus just using Ganyu from the very beginning. My goodness, what a terrible team.
6. Energy management. Ensure your team has good energy management to consistently use their abilities. Energy particles drop from enemies when hit, and characters with high energy recharge can generate energy orbs faster.
Fischl is kinda ruined the reaction here. Superconduct did nothing.
7. Environmental awareness. Be aware of your surroundings. Some battles take place in areas with hazards like explosive barrels or damaging terrain. Use these to your advantage or avoid them when necessary.
Sheesh.
8. Buffing and debuffing. Apply buffs to your characters using food before challenging fights. Buffs like increased defense or attack can make a significant difference. Additionally, debuffing enemies with elements like Electro, reducing their attack, or Cryo, slowing their movement, can give you an edge.
Ooh, at least we can get 1 star.
9. Team synergy. Build teams with good synergy. Having characters that complement each other's abilities and elemental reactions can enhance both offense and defense. 10. Adapt to abyssal conditions. In the Spiral Abyss, be prepared to adapt to changing conditions such as reduced healing effectiveness, decreased energy regeneration, or other environmental effects.
Oh.
11. Use food and potions. Before entering challenging fights, consume food and potions to boost your characters. Food can provide healing, increased attack, and other beneficial effects.
Oh wait, I forgot. This guy has cryo resistance, don't they? Oh no.
12. Prioritize targets. Focus on eliminating the most threatening enemies first. Prioritize enemies that deal significant damage or have disruptive abilities to reduce the overall threat to your team. Remember that practice and familiarity with your character's abilities and enemy patterns are key to improving survival. Additionally, don't hesitate to adjust your team composition, artifacts, and strategy based on the challenges you're facing.
Oh no, I don't even think we can have a time for this. You know what? I give up. I give up. I think we need to revise something in the ChatGPT. Can you at least put a dendro characters in that teams? As my knowledge kind of it, there were no dendro characters released in Genshin Impact. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Okay, yeah, the video is over.